happy Friday. It is the 12th of November today, and with it being Friday, it is my weigh-in day. So I am here to tell you how I've got on this week on my weight loss journey. So the past couple of weeks have been going really well, but I suppose with what goes up must come down, and this week has, I'm just going to say, oops. A big oops across the board. So obviously things were going great, and I had a sort of like off-plan day on Saturday, which sort of turned into a bit of an off-plan weekend. I sort of got my shit together from Monday onwards, and I was feeling really super motivated from sort of like Sunday evening through to probably Thursday afternoon. I was feeling pretty super motivated, but then sort of something else has crept back in, and I feel like this week has just been a little bit of a test all around. I'm just going to bring my calorie sort of like week view up. So I didn't track Friday, Saturday or Sunday at all. Judging by the kind of things I ate, I was probably around, I want to say Friday, Saturday, probably around the 1,600 mark. But I did have a fair few drinks on Saturday evening, so that probably would have taken me way over the 2,000 calorie mark. And then Sunday's food was not good. However, I didn't eat a massive amount of it, so I think probably Sunday was probably around maybe the 1,700 mark. But I can't work with probabilities and guesstimations, and you know, just sort of like them kind of like thinking like a rough sort of estimate of consumption. So yeah, didn't track on the weekend, felt pretty remorseful about it Sunday evening, really sort of like ready to go, ready to hit my goals. And I made a workout sort of like diary or schedule for the rest of November, and just felt like I was really ready to sort of like get it. But yeah, so Monday, Tuesday was super, and then Wednesday I went over calorie, and then Thursday I started tracking, and then I was filming, and towards the end of the day I just kind of like just felt exhausted and just didn't have the energy to sort of like want to cook or you know, that kind of thing. So I ended up just having sort of a bit of an oven tea, which was quite heavy. So yeah, and here we are today. So basically overall the week hasn't been great in terms of calories. I have had some pretty nutritious meals, certainly not every day, and certainly not as much as I would hope. I made like tofu, brown rice, teriyaki, vegetables. I've had a lot of really delicious and nutritious soups. But yeah, I'd say the percentage of what I've eaten this week are like a high calorie, high fat, high carb foods in terms of like whole foods that are like high in nutrients, fruits and vegetables. The balance has been way off this week. In terms of exercise, I have worked out so far 3 times. Oh, it's saying four times. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, it's classing something I did yesterday. My Fitbit has logged something automatically as exercise that wasn't exercise. I've done 3 workouts so far this week. I worked out on Monday, which was like a mix of machines. And then Tuesday, which was a half an hour run. and Wednesday, which was a mix of machines, I actually ended up feeling really sick at the gym, so I couldn't really sort of like put as much effort in as I would have liked. I've said this a few times on my channel, but I don't sort of like eat back my workout calories. I don't go to the gym as sort of like in my mind thinking that it's gonna, in terms of losing weight, I go purely because the sort of like help it gives me mentally. I just feel amazing after I've been to the gym, and they're the only, that's obviously it is going to aid my weight loss and help, but it's not the sole purpose I go. And I am planning on doing a run tomorrow, which would meet my my goal of 4 workouts a week, but I did plan on doing a couple more this week. I had in my sort of like exercise plan, but my shin was giving me a little bit of jip, and also my lower back. But if I'm to be brutally honest, it's definitely laziness. I think there's something going on, and I don't quite know what it is. There's something going on that sort of like keeps eking back, maybe the emotional eating, food cravings, and it's been really difficult to sort of like fight those battles this week for whatever reason. I don't know what it is, but it's been really difficult. And I found myself sort of like just eating out of the pure sort of habitual comfort side of it, and that's what I'm trying to sort of like get out of the habit of, is just purely eating for fuel. Obviously I'm still enjoying what I'm eating, but not sort of overeating or eating to replace or to give in fulfillment for something else. So hopefully if I do go for a run tomorrow, which I really should do, then yeah, I will have completed my 4 workouts for this week. I think another thing that hasn't sort of like, that's gone a bit against me in terms of my weight loss journey, is I've just had a really busy week with sort of one thing or another, and it's like every time I seem to be getting a little bit ahead with a task, whether it's sort of like a home task or a work task, it's like things happen that are completely out of my control that stop me from doing what I was going to do, and then I have to sort of like just deal with that situation. I have like literally 20 minutes to film and edit to this video today and get it up, because I had planned like a sort of like an allocated slot of time, but Jim, bless him, his shoulders dislocate, both of them. He's got very acute hypermobility, and it happens quite regularly. Well, I say regularly, it happens, and that's not normal. So that happened this morning, and I had to help him with something that he was going to be doing on his own. So that took up quite a lot of my time, so pushed everything back. And basically, situations like that have been happening this week, where it's no fault of anyone else and no fault of mine, but certain things that I've like dedicated time to do has just become impaired and not quite got there. So I think maybe the stress or the overwhelmed feeling is causing me to overeat, or causing me to reach for the, you know, the bread or the cakes or whatever. So I think, yeah, that's something that I need to really think about. And also I really need to sort of like get my life in order a lot more efficiently, and that's what I'm working towards doing. So weigh-in time. Rambling on for long enough, especially considering I don't have much time today. So last week I weighed in at 14 stone. I want this to focus because I've not got time to put it in. There we go. 14 stone. And this week I weighed in at 14 stone 2.2. So that is unfortunately a gain of 2.2 pounds. Can't say I'm surprised, guys. I really can't say I'm surprised. I obviously didn't track over the weekend, and I know that I've consumed quite a hefty amount of calories this week. I've obviously worked out, but it's not balancing the calories out effectively. So I'm not crying, by the way. I'm just very, very tired. So yeah, how do I feel about this week's weigh-in? I know that it's deserved because I haven't put the effort in this week that's required to lose weight, and it's pretty much as simple as that. I don't really have anything else to say about it. I haven't really got any excuses. I mean, I feel like if I was saying to somebody else that has sort of like been through a week like I've been, you know, yeah, you had some fun on the weekend, but that's what life is about. This journey is the rest of your life. It isn't just an allotted amount of time. So are you really gonna like not go out and sort of see your friends and let them cook for you and have a few drinks with them for the rest of your life? And the answer to that is no. So I mean, I do want to see my friends, so I'm not gonna stop doing things that I enjoy to do in life purely just in order to lose weight. However, it's very, very, very important to me to get to the weight I want to get to the healthy weight that I want to be at. So I have to start making it more of a priority, I think. Like at the start of the month, I knew that it was going to be really hard this month to lose weight just because of how much I've got going on. So I was trying to sort of like think and prepare to not let these occasions halter or hinder my progress. But you know, things happen and we just have to deal with it as it comes. Life isn't linear and we are not robots. We can't just simply program a way to be in and then do it. You know, we live every day, and most of us, and I can only speak for myself, but I know that food addiction and distorted eating, so many people suffer with it. So I know that I'm not alone in this, and I need to try and drop sort of like the feelings of that I'm just greedy, and you know, why can't I just sort of like get over this. And I'm very hard on myself when it comes to sort of my food addiction or stuff, Anna, and I have come such a long way with it. So it's been over a year since I've binged or purged. So although I've overeaten, it's definitely not been a binge. So that's sort of like one good thing, and I mean, I'm going in the right direction, and it's about not giving up. I think that is the most important thing, because you know, part of me is like, it's just back and forth, and but I know as long as I keep going, I will keep getting stronger. The periods of time between eating over my calories and wanting to overeat will get further and further apart, and I'll have more success, and that's just what I just have to keep working towards. So yeah, 2.2 pounds up. So I have, this week's weigh-in is 14 stone, 2.2. My weight to my first goal of 11 stone is 3 stone, 2.2 pounds. My overall weight loss is 1 stone, 10 pounds, and my pounds lost so far is 26. So I'm looking forward now, guys, looking ahead. So I'm going on holiday on tomorrow evening. I'm going to Norfolk for a few days. One of the nights I'm cooking, so I'm completely in control. One of the other nights I'm going out for some food. And most of the other times I am going to be eating at home, or maybe in little cafes and things like that. So I've just got to remember that my weight loss is a priority. I'm on holiday, so I'm going to enjoy myself, but I just need to start thinking a little bit smarter and start making some more sort of like permanent changes, I suppose. I'm going to try really hard to do some exercise while I'm there. I've scheduled to do my first outdoor run, so I'm going to take my running stuff just so I've got it there with me, and fingers crossed I have the motivation and the desire to go and do it, because I do love running. I'm just a massive walking contradiction at the moment, so we will see. But I'm over sort of like the frustration at my weigh-in. I know where I'm going wrong and I am in the process of changing it. So I think there's no point in sitting here and dwelling and getting upset. So if you have had a good weigh-in this week, I am so proud of you. Well done. Congrats to you. And on the flip side, if you have had a weigh-in and you are not so pleased with it like me this week, don't worry guys. Let's just, you know, turn over a new leaf. Tomorrow is a new day, next week is a new week, and we can do this. Just please, please don't give up on yourself. You are the most important thing you will ever work on, so do not give up. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Look at me, I've been here for almost a year and I'm still here, I'm still trying. We can do this together, don't worry, we've got it. Just don't give up, don't give up, don't give up. And until next time, I really, really hope that you have a fantastic weekend and that you stay happy, healthy and well. I love you guys. Bye.